Hello everyone, and welcome to my GH Metro official channel. The only solution to Sasha's messy baby daddy plot is Michael's return to the PC. General Hospital spoilers: Sasha Corbin's tangled baby daddy storyline can only be resolved by Michael's return to Port Charles. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Sasha's life in Port Charles has become chaotic. She is thrilled to be expecting, but for several reasons, she has been frantic to hide the identity of her unborn child's father. Sadly, despite her desire to keep it a secret and the fact that Jason Morgan is not the child's father, the expecting mother has been forced to make this claim. Is there any chance that this plot will be fixed now that things have become really messy in her world? Sasha didn't want her child bound to the mob or the Quartermaines. Sasha's main motivations for not naming Michael Corinthos as the father of her child were to prevent the child from being a target for the mob as Sonny Corinthos' grandchild and to shield the child from the toxic Quartermaine family environment. Furthermore, she didn't want to jeopardize Michael's chances of obtaining custody of his other children, Amelia and Wiley Corinthos. This makes it a little unclear why Sasha thinks it could be wise to run with the myth that Jason is her child's father. Sonny's right-hand guy, Stone Cold, is, after all, as much of a mafia target as his boss. Additionally, Tracy Quartermaine and the rest of the family would be smitten with that baby because Jason is a Q by blood. When Michael returns to the PC, everything will be fixed. Michael is recuperating from third-degree burns in Germany, which is one of the main reasons that Wiley and Amelia's custody is so up in the air. He is unable to have a conversation with Willow Tate Corinthos and get into the specifics of a custody agreement. Unfortunately, things have gotten out of control since there are a lot of unknowns because Michael is out of town and a lot of people from their circle, from mothers to lawyers to lovers, are getting involved. Michael can claim his child with Sasha after settling the custody dispute between Wiley and Amelia. Jason doesn't seem very excited about posing as someone else's baby daddy, even if he is eager to assist Michael by safeguarding his child and baby mommy. Fans can tell he's nervous about going down this path a third time because he's already done it twice. On his road to recovery, Michael is doing well, and he should visit Port Charles again this year. Could his return assist resolve this difficult plot point? Will Jason and Sasha's house game lead to more? Spoilers for General Hospital: will Jason and Sasha's house game lead to more? According to General Hospital spoilers, Jason Morgan and Sasha Gilmore Corbin are already beginning to form a formidable alliance. There might not be much chemistry there yet, but wait. The likelihood of Jason reverting to his favorite old habit, taking care of the woman in his life, is fairly high. Sasha will be a good stand-in, since he doesn't have one. In any case, she and their child cannot be claimed by Michael Corinthos. That makes us question how long Jason and Sasha will be stuck in this fictitious family scenario. Just when Michael is leaving for home with important decisions to make, will their little time together allow them to truly become a family? For the present, Jason has taken on the role of protector for Sasha while Michael is away for treatment. He has done this for many ladies in Port Charles over the years. As she works through this challenging pregnancy situation, he is watching over her to make sure she is safe and supported. People, let's be clear, there isn't a romantic spark here. Because of his devotion to Michael and his innate desire to assist a buddy in trouble, Jason has the best intentions possible. Sasha, on the other hand, isn't glaring at Jason either. Although she is appreciative of his constant presence, her thoughts and emotions are elsewhere. They are probably still mired in the chaos of her prior relationship with Cody and her unplanned pregnancy. This arrangement is purely commercial in nature, offering a workable answer to a challenging issue. Sasha isn't dreaming of a white picket fence with Jason, and Jason isn't looking to play home for real. But may closeness alter the outcome of the game? Will Danny permit it? Danny Morgan, Jason's son, is already aware of the lie. To protect Sasha and the child, Jason and Sasha sat him down and explained everything. They are feigning that Jason is the baby's father. For the time being, Danny, who is a wonderful kid, agrees with his dad aiding a buddy. According to him, Jason is still the stand-up comedian he has always been. This is where things become complicated, though. What if Danny begins to see that his father is developing affections for Sasha? Kids pick up on stuff, even if Jason isn't aware of it yet. Danny is still in shock by the recent death of his mother, Sam McCall, who split up the family he shared with her and Dante Falconeri. That sadness might impair his judgment, causing him to hold into the past and resent any indication that Jason is moving on, even if it's only inadvertently. Will Danny's suffering prevent him from seeing his father's opportunity for happiness, or will he change his mind if Jason and Sasha become closer? The wash always reveals the truth. Since this is General Hospital, the truth regarding the baby's paternity cannot be kept hidden indefinitely. Will Michael be the one to reveal this charade when he gets back? Imagine this: Sasha and his child are snuggled up with Jason in this fictitious family arrangement when Michael returns, recovered and prepared to take back his life. Jason's presence can feel like a barrier if Michael's heart begins to ache for Sasha once more and wants to recreate their previous relationship. Could Michael reveal the truth himself and expose Jason as not being the father in order to destroy their contented facade? It would be a very traditional soap opera move, Michael defending Sasha and his child, only to discover that Jason isn't giving up so simply. Or will Michael be on the outside looking in by then, since Sasha and Jason's time together has created a genuine bond? After removing Cyrus' body, Brennan encourages Jocelyn to join WSB. According to Friday, February 21's General Hospital recap, Jocelyn Jacks was pressured to join the WSB by Jack Brennan, who also had a crew dispose of Cyrus Renault's body. Let's discuss all of the action from Friday's crazy episode. Brooklyn Quartermain shared her tale of becoming pregnant as a teenager at home and how Lois Cerullo assisted her in obtaining a discreet adoption. Harrison Chase did not believe Brooklyn's apology for lying because it was her secret to reveal. Chase was sympathetic to the situation and became even more impressed with Brooklyn's fortitude in the wake of this revelation. Chase eventually questioned whether Brooklyn considered researching her child after she acknowledged that she had no idea if the child was a boy or a girl. Chase pretended that it would be advantageous, despite Brooklyn's concerns that it wasn't right to ruin her now-adult child's life. Jason Morgan urged a truce for the benefit of the children in Drew Quartermain's house, but Drew wasn't amenable. Jason was expelled from Drew's home after he made it plain that he was fed up with the hypocrite Quartermains. Sasha Gilmore Corbin then informed Tracy Quartermain about the private investigator who appeared to be prying for information regarding Michael Corinthos, assuming it was Willow Corinthos' lawyer. Tracy ended up inquiring as to whether Sasha was planning to wed Jason when she revealed her due date to Elaine Smith, played by Judy Kane. Tracy was wondering if she wanted this baby to be a real Quartermain, Sasha realized. Sasha said that she could handle everything on her own and that she didn't need anything from the family. Sasha eventually made a false admission that Jason was the father as Tracy persisted in her search for answers. Sasha made that statement just as Jason entered the Quartermain kitchen, but she left. Jason had to talk to Tracy alone after that, and he acknowledged that Drew was after him. Nevertheless, Tracy was happy to see Jason and Danny Morgan at the Q Mansion. Although it was too soon to predict Lucky Spencer's fate, Isaiah Gannon informed his loved ones at GH that they had given him medication to combat the digitalis. While Lucky was being visited by Elizabeth Baldwin and Aidan Weber, his monitors began to malfunction. Although Lucky had to be stunned, Portia Robinson ultimately gave him good news, stating that he was stable and would be all right. Regarding Lulu Spencer, she was appalled to see that Cyrus's deadly scheme had damaged her liver. But Lulu also understood that without the liver transplant jarring her system, she would never have woken up. Sam McCall's death made Lulu feel bad, but Laura Collins maintained that Cyrus was the only one to blame. Lucky's family also paid him a visit and encouraged him to wake up after Isaiah enjoyed a touching moment by the hospital bedside with his best friend. After assisting Anna Devane in determining Cyrus' relationship to Austin Gatlin Holt, Jordan Ashford called to inquire about any of Austin's former houses in the vicinity of Cyrus' intended destination. Anna gave in and allowed Dante Falconeri to join the team to corner Cyrus after identifying the cabin he was probably using. Brennan retrieved Dex Heller's gun from Jocelyn at Cyrus' hideout and said that he had been outside but had not seen what transpired. Self-defense would be difficult to prove, particularly given Jocelyn's presence with the gun would indicate intent. Brennan persuaded Jocelyn that they should handle this themselves rather than contacting the police. Brennan cautioned that Jocelyn could not tell anyone, not even Carly Spencer, now that the WSB was involved. Brennan accompanied her back to the WSB office after Jocelyn reassured him that she could remain silent. Jocelyn was instructed by Brennan to take a shower and leave everything she had brought to the cottage in the restroom. Colette Gerard noted that the police were now searching for Cyrus after Brennan informed her about Jocelyn's murder of Cyrus. Though he alluded to one exception, Brennan sent a crew to clean the cabin since he understood time was of the importance. Jocelyn had a shower, changed, and then went back to Brennan to deal with some shockers. Brennan finally recommended that Jocelyn initiate this by requesting that WSB surveillance footage be provided. Jocelyn was unhappy that Brennan had shown her a picture of Cyrus pursuing Dex, even if he had known the truth all along. Brennan, however, was curious to see Jocelyn's reaction. Brennan expressed his desire for Jocelyn to join the WSB after acknowledging that she was unique and had the required traits. Jocelyn questioned whether Brennan had fabricated everything to gain power and force her to comply with his wishes, but Brennan denied this. Brennan hoped Jocelyn would take his offer seriously, but he was doing all in his power to solve this for her. Brennan had her car hauled over, so he gave Jocelyn her car keys after giving her money for a new phone. When Brennan and Colette Gerard were alone, he proposed that Jocelyn should believe it was her idea when she returned to them. Put differently, Brennan seems to have aimed to create the appearance that Jocelyn had a choice in joining the WSB. When Dante and Anna returned to the cabin with backup, they found it spotless and Cyrus nowhere to be seen. The PCPD was trying to figure out what was going on, so Anna phoned forensics to look into it nevertheless. According to General Hospital spoilers, Anna will continue her investigation, so we'll share our predictions about what she might find. When Carly discovers that Brennan has been using Joss for the WSB, does he take damage control? General Hospital spoilers, Carly discovers that Brennan has been using Joss for the WSB, and he does damage control. Rumors and spoilers for General Hospital hint that Jack Brennan will repair the show this week. Thanks to information regarding Cyrus Renault's hiding place, Jocelyn Jacks has a risky encounter with him. Will he use Carly Spencer to repair the damage? Jocelyn Colette Moreau is aware that Brennan is testing. Recent scenes involving Brennan and Colette Moreau, as well as Colette and Jocelyn, should stick in the minds of viewers. Brennan informed Colette that he was putting Jocelyn to the test for WSB in order to see whether or not she would follow a breadcrumb to Cyrus' cabin. Jocelyn has not only followed the clues, but she has also placed herself in danger by bursting into the killer's room and making allegations while in his company. After Cyrus' landlord was questioned and Jocelyn was described, Anna Devane pounded her. However, she will be in much more danger when she breaks into Cyrus' cabin because she obtained the address from Colette and Cyrus enters while she is investigating. Meanwhile, Brennan falls in love with Carly. Carly has complete faith in Brennan, despite the fact that he is using Jocelyn and testing her for the WSB, as well as the fact that he is in love with her against Jason Morgan's advice. Naturally, Brennan has occasionally gone above and above the call of duty for WSB, such as ensuring that Lucky Spencer arrived in Port Charles and escorting Michael Corinthos to the burn facility. Brennan is aware that he is exploiting Carly's desire for vengeance in order to prevent her from learning of his mission with her daughter. Another question is why Brennan and the WSB are even interested in Cyrus. He belongs to Anna and the PCPD, not to them. It's possible that Cyrus' influence has spread much beyond the United States and that he is wanted in WSB territory, although neither that nor his mercy killings have been confirmed. Brennan handles damage control while Isaiah and Portia try to save a life. After interrupting Carly and Brennan, Isaiah Gannon and Portia Robinson attempt to save a life. Could it be Jocelyn's, since Cyrus has struck again? Even though Jocelyn entered the cabin with Dex Heller's rifle in hand, Cyrus makes an ominous reappearance at Elizabeth Baldwin's home. Even though Cyrus may have killed multiple people on his maybe final killing spree, the truth always comes out in the end. Does Carly learn of Brennan's use of her daughter for WSB reasons, which clearly put her in grave danger? If so, Brennan is going to have to do a lot of damage control and make some hurried justifications and lies, and Carly probably won't believe it. Cyrus's investigation intensifies as Aslan's secret raises suspicions. According to General Hospital teasers for Monday, February 24th, as the Cyrus Renault investigation intensifies, Jocelyn Jack's secret will raise concerns. Let's talk about what lies ahead, since Brooklyn Quartermain's big announcement will also leave Lois Chirulo speechless. Since Cyrus has vanished without a trace, Anna Devane will first call someone to the station, who may have questions for Jason Morgan. Perhaps Anna should question Jason directly if he was involved in Cyrus' disappearance. After Jocelyn squeezed the trigger, Jack Brennan, of course, made sure a crew cleaned the cabin. Even though there is no evidence of the bloody Cyrus scene that just took place outside and the area is dust-free, Anna is still having forensics investigate. Jocelyn was cautioned by Brennan not to tell anyone about what had transpired, not even Carly Spencer. Jocelyn is